Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico, talking about Code Realize. I'm liking this bad boy. So here's what we know this time. Essentially, our main character, her name is Cardia, and she has this heart in her where for some reason like she has poison or like acid. So if you touch her, it's like she can burn your skin, whatever clothes you're wearing. And it seemed like for this reason her father told her, you must live in isolation because you're gonna hurt everyone around you. You can't be around people because you're a monster. I get why he said it, but here's the funny thing. We learned he did this to her. He implanted this heart in her that gave her this ability. But the sad news is, for this reason, she's like a child because she said she cannot recall a single memory prior to 2 years ago. Her father never told her why he did this, what's his motives. She don't even know what's up with him, but she wants to go back home and live in isolation. So in a way, she reminds me of a Sleeping Beauty type case where she thinks that she has to wait for someone to save her, but this time she's trying to stop anyone from saving her. I think it's best for her to live in isolation. I get it, but it's just like, I ain't really vibing with her character, but I like everyone else in this show. Here's why I say this. Think about it. People just kidnapped you, but the whole time they're saving you, saying, hey, you don't have to stay with us. But do know this, half the country, they want what you have. And when they get it from you, they're not going to play it nice. Because think about it. The queen sent her royal guards after you to get your heart. Now we don't know exactly all the details. We do know one thing for sure. They'll stop at nothing to get the heart from you. And we're just trying to help you. We'll help you get whatever goal you want to achieve. Just tell us what you want to do. That's what Lupin told her. But she's saying she don't even know what she wants to really do with her life or if she has any goal. Because he's saying he's going to steal her heart. I know he's talking about her actual heart, not really this jewel or weapon, if you want to call it. It was interesting. We started off and it was portraying that everything's happening is because of Cardia. It's like as soon as she does anything, it's like they trying to get her. The opening scene was just, okay, they're saying, look, they get this monster. So, crazy stuff, right? But then they found it was a girl that's saying, hey, don't just grab her up. You gotta be a gentleman. And let's just take her away and we're good to go. But the weird thing was, as soon as this all happened, we're introduced to Lupin and his friends. And what they're trying to do is save her. Not know who they're working for, but it's implied that they're all doing this because it's a choice they made. It's been something they've been planning for a good minute because she's a treasure. And Lupin and his friends are thieves. And one of his friend is Frankenstein. So I'm saying, okay. And we learn one of their friends is the whole reason they have this mansion for them to chilling. So there's a lot of interesting details. But I'm wondering one thing. Okay. It makes sense now why Cardia is the way she is. She's like a child low-key, but in a grown lady's body. Yes, a lot of stuff she doesn't understand, but she wants to understand. And if you live by yourself, isolated, makes a lot of sense you don't know a lot of stuff. Because for all she knows, she's only allowed to stay in that place. We don't know if she gets food, we don't know if people like put her in bed. We don't know anything about her. All we know is she lives by herself and she's forced this way because her father told her and embedded in her mind, you are a monster. You can't be around people without hurting them. So for this reason, you're supposed to stay in isolation. It's your punishment. It's what you gotta do. So thinking about all of that, it makes a lot of sense why Cardia acts the way she does. It's like she has a child mind because she didn't choose this isolation life. It kind of chose her. So I'm thinking what happened was the second her father implanted this thing in her, probably say, okay, you gonna stay here and I gotta make sure she won't do no dumb stuff. Alright, you gotta be a monster. You gotta live alone. You're gonna hurt everyone. You're gonna destroy everything. Now you know. And they probably just left her. We didn't hear nothing about her mother or anything. All we know is just the bare minimum. I gotta see what happens next. But I knew one thing that was bothering me the most about her. The stuff she does don't really add up. So I get it. You just got kidnapped by these random dudes you don't even know they trying to do to you. No one did anything to her yet, right? But still, see, tell me you see a dog. A corgi to be more exact. And it's outside, you follow it outside. Why? You just learned half the country's after you. It's not a smart thing to do. But regardless, let me calm down. So she somehow ends up in the forest with the same dog. It seems like these hungrier dogs are after her and that corgi, right? So we see the dog bark at her. Next thing tries to bite her. Then transition to the boy saying, what happened, bruh? How did we lose her? We looked all over for her. Where do you think she went? And bruh, what did you tell her? Did you say that, oh, we're kidnapping you, you have to stay here, we're forcing you to stay here? Or what happened? What really happened? And Lupin's saying to his friend, listen bro, nothing along those lines happened. All I told her was, the best thing for you to do is stay with us. We're trying to protect you. That's it. So I don't know what you're trying to say. Then before we know it, they find her and we just see all those same dogs. They're all dead and they lost their teeth because the poison, like I said, is like acid. And she's saying, this is my fault. This keeps happening. This is why I have to live in isolation. I'm going to destroy everything around me. I'm a monster. And then Lupin's like, listen, stop. You got to value yourself more. I understand that, yes, this stuff happens to you all the time, but you don't have to be this way. You can change. We're here to help you. Whatever you want, we got you. And we're telling you, this is the safest place for you to be right now. And then they finally go home and it seems like she's starting to understand her situation. But she still, once again, has the mind of a child. Because he was asking her, okay, what do you want? Do you want to stay here or what do you really want to do? Yeah, she wanted to go home, but she was saying she doesn't know if she can stay here. But it feels warm here. So I'm wondering, what's she trying to imply? She wants to stay with them, but she's afraid that she's going to kill them because of this heart thing she has, or that they're going to do something dumb and the next thing you know, they're going to get burned alive. Maybe that's her thing. She's afraid because of the way she was raised, or because of the way she is right now, she's just a nuisance to everyone. That's the vibe I'm getting. But I can easily see Lupin, stealing her heart, becoming her husband, then happily ever after. Well, not exactly. There's still going to be a lot of fights involved because the queen was willing to send her own army after one girl. That means she's not going to give up. And if we know now half the country's after her, it's not a good look. And if her dad's willing to work with terrorists to complete his objective, which we don't know, this means everyone's going all out for what they want. So she has to make a very smart decision unless she wants to, get killed, be used for experiments, or whatever the case may be. But we gonna see. I cannot wait to see what happens next. It's gonna be sensational. But hey, I get it now. The stakes are high, and we're supporting her to basically put themselves at harm to be targeted by the same people going after Cardia. But if they don't protect her, Lupin and his friends, who will? What I want to know is, what does she mean to the queen? They're busy fighting other wars, other countries. So I'm wondering, is the queen gonna kidnap her, right? Use her as a weapon, or just kidnap her, hold her for ransom to have more political power? I need answers, Sway. I want to know everyone's motives for wanting Cardia and what exactly this poison can really do. Because I'm wondering, her father was clever enough to give her this powerful weapon, but at what cost? Why choose her memories? I want to know exactly how this all started and where it's exactly trying to go, but we'll see all in due time. But I don't know if you guys, based on what you've seen, what do you think is motivation for everyone wanting Cardia? The thing they call her heart, in air quotes right there. Do you like this anime? Do you want to watch it or not? Let me know in the comment section below. Do your boy a favor, subscribe, join my Straw Hat Fleet, King Kong the like button, turn notification bell on so you never miss a video second it drops. Back me financially on Patreon if you want to, but it's totally optional. You want more content? I got playlists on playlists. Check them out. Share your favorite social medias, and you're good to go. Thank you all so much for watching. I could say so much more, but my crew needs